mentioned a couple times now that you don't feel like you've been able to get a lot of practice time. Has there been any message to the team like this week's going to be a little bit harder because we got to play catch up?
Not so much. I like where we are, actually. The trip was good for us, other than the jet lag we're dealing with right now. But this is not a team that needs a ton of grunt work. You know, we have almost everybody back. So our rhythm is fine. Offensively, we know what we're doing. Defensively, we're going to have to pick it up a little bit. But I think in the end, this is going to be a good trip for us. It's not the ideal way to prepare for the opening night, but and when you're playing 9-month seasons, you know, year after year, you don't need to kill the guys during training camp.
Or those herbal remedies your wife got working?
They didn't do anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. But thanks for asking.
Steve, my count is not exactly right, but Katie's has probably hit 28 out of 30 from that baseline spot. He just mentioned that for him to take his game to another level, he cannot take a single day off mentally, screens. I mean, have you seen him just that focused already?
I just think Kevin is so much more comfortable this year than he was a year ago. It's hard to go to a new team in this league, especially after almost a decade in the league. It's really hard to get used to new offense, new teammates, new surroundings, and I think just a year under his belt, the confidence, he's having a great training camp.
Have you noticed, obviously, the continuity? Kevin, it's only his second year, but guys like Steph, Draymond, Clay, have you noticed that it's been easier just getting into the rhythm of things this year because they had Kevin now for a second straight year?
For sure. This has been an easier camp than last year. Based on having 12 guys back from last year's team. We're only incorporating three new guys for the roster. So everything has been really smooth. David, Zaza, KD, Patrick, they're all accustomed to what we do, and that's led to a much cleaner training camp.
How are the younger guys doing? Jordan Bell?
Younger guys are good. You know, Jordan's been great. Damian obviously was sick the other night and couldn't play, but Looney brought himself to camp in great shape, so I'm really pleased with the young guys.
Coach, you probably already talked about this for the last week, but the trip to China itself, was it eye-opening in a way for you, for the players? What was the
I had never been to China before, so it was a great trip for me and for my wife. We had a really good time. What was eye-opening was to see how passionate they are about the NBA and about the Warriors in particular, our players. It's just amazing to see the fans everywhere clamoring to get a glimpse of our guys, get autographs, cheering for us. It was really fun. We had a really good time.
Steph mentioned you brought this up at some point where how do I push a team that won 73, 67 games to another level? And how are you? I know you brought up some of the little things that you'd like to see done better, but how do you get them to do that?
Well, it's got to be about what's important to us. So the joy of coming to practice every day is important for our guys to remember. The process. This is great, man. I miss being a player. I really do. I miss coming to work every day and scrimmaging, getting shots up, joking around with the guys. Like, it only lasts for your career, and then you got to move on and do something else. So the main thing we're trying to do is remember to come in and enjoy the process. It's a long haul, but what we do for a living is really fun, and so don't forget that.
I apologize if you've been asked this. I'm talking to someone else. Did the players look fresh? Did you feel fresh?
No. We're all completely out of it. I had planned originally to come in and scrimmage a little bit today to blow it out, and I realized Ron Adams came into my office and he said we should not scrimmage. The guys are walking around like zombies. That's probably a good idea, Ron. So all we did was non-contact stuff, just tried to run and get shots up, and we literally were on the floor for about a half hour, 40 minutes at the most. And today is just a day to break a sweat, and I told them get outside, get some fresh air, some sunshine, drink a lot of water, try to get a good night's sleep tonight, and we'll put in a better day's work tomorrow.
Surprised you practiced today, just to give yourself two. Did you think about giving yourself 2 days off?
No, because the worst thing you can do is lie around. Yesterday we had to have off. Everybody was totally fried, and this was perfect. Just break a sweat. It helps get over the jet lag. Everybody come in just for an hour or so and you know, maybe get a massage, get in the weight room, whatever. And so it was a good day. We'll come back to work tomorrow.
How do you amp it up from here? How do you amp it up from here?
We'll have a more normal practice tomorrow with some defensive work and more detail, and we'll ramp it up to tomorrow and the following day, and then we play Friday, and I think by then we'll be in good shape.
Is that a moment it may seem pretty basic, but one of your top assistants comes in and says, we should not scrimmage. Where you appreciate the veteran coach who can see that.
Yeah, but that's every day. Every day I run things by the guys, and whether it's Ron or Mike or Q or Nick Urin, it's like, you know, hey, what do you think? I always run stuff by, and it's all part of being you know, on the coaching staff and collaborating and doing what's best for the players.
Coach, you mentioned having players get out and get fresh air, but obviously what's going on, the air is very weird.
Yeah.
Just driving everywhere, you can't see no one.
Yeah.
A couple hundred yards in front of you, what's going on in Napa and Sonoma? Do you have any chance to even think about that?
Yeah, it's just devastating what's happening, and you know, we want everybody to know up in Sonoma, Petaluma, and Napa that we're thinking about them. Images are horrifying. The smoke is a reminder of you know, what's happening to our neighbors, and so we're just thinking about everybody and hoping for the best, and it's really devastating to see.
Anybody in the organization?
Not that I know of. All right, thank you.
For Sheldon and us, but he's definitely will have surgery, I think tomorrow, and then we'll see how. But I'm assuming he's out for most of the season, if not all the season. It's going to be hard to crack into the rotation. We're still evaluating who will make the team. If you make the team, it's tough to crack into that spot as a rotation guy, but you're an important guy on our team. You never know when you will be used and needed. And like I place value on all of our guys, and I know some they don't play in practice or they don't play in games and they want to play more, but they're important for our team for practices and makes the practices competitive. I don't know if he was going to crack into our minutes night in and night out, but I like what he's done over the last year and in the summertime, and he's come back. He's had some good preseason games. Like I said, it's just unfortunate it happened, but it's happened, and we have to move on and keep evaluating for that last spot. Well, it's totally it's so much different nowadays. Everybody's talking about positionless basketball, and I don't know if that's what we want to call it, but you know, let's face it, you're a perimeter player. And we probably, I don't know, Tim, Dono's fighting for the spot, and there's probably, those two guys are the only guys probably, you could probably even not throw Dono in there, that guys can play both guard spot, and Brad can play 3, Brad can play 2 and 1. So it's really, we're looking for a good player that's going to help us. And chances are that player won't play a lot of minutes in a game, but he's going to make our team better with his work ethic, his practice habits, and then if I do throw him in a game, I'm going to have confidence in that player. There's a lot of things that I like, but there's still, always from a coach's eye, you're always trying to figure out ways to keep focusing on getting better and working on both ends of the court. I like that. I like that we won all 3. Whether does it really matter in the big picture? Probably not. But it still matters as a mentality as a player. You want to win everything that you compete in, whether it's a free throw practice or a game, exhibition game. So our offense is, we're moving the ball well. And that's one of the emphasis that we've had. Defensively, I think we're getting better, and guys are still getting some game legs under them, and I think the next couple of games, hopefully we can get some extended minutes for some of our guys. Yeah, he practiced today, and see how he feels tomorrow. I thought he had a great practice. It's like he's never missed a beat. If everything goes well overnight, which I don't anticipate any issues, yeah, he'll play in Miami.